Hello, fellow black people, and whoever else is out there. Enrico here. This is just a few of my thoughts for today. I was just reading some things, and they were talking about a few steps, harsh truths that black people go through in life. And you can Google it yourself. You could just Google 21 harsh truths that black people go through. I believe it is on, hold on 1 second. Okay, yes. It's called diaryofanegress.com. That's all you type in. Diary of a Negress. Negress. Okay? And they was talking about these different beliefs that black people have that will hold them back. And actually it made a point, such as, let's see, yeah, your own jealousies that you have of each other, competitiveness in fighting, unwillingness to support one another, and pettiness with other black people is what's keeping you from moving forward. Let me go down some. We never learn from our own history, and this is very important. This is why we never learn from our own history because A, we believe that white people can change. First of all, white people have this subconscious way of thinking about it. It's a subconscious prejudice way of thinking. And not that they mean to do it, but it's been programmed through them through all these centuries of slave masters and so forth, generations down. So to say that white people can change, it makes no sense, basically. Because I've noticed it myself. And I'm like, okay, I'm 29 years old. I noticed this whole 29 years. Like the last apartment complex that I live in, I believe one day I was going to the basketball court, to get some exercise. And this motherfucking white man was sitting in there. Okay, I could have my choice to say something, but this time I just want to exert. Sometimes, like the Bible say, be wise as a lion, but harmless as a dove. Okay, sorry. I mean, be fierce. That means to be wise. Notice, but be wise. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm looking at him. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him because he's looking at me. And I know that by the way he's looking at me, he thinks because I'm a black man, I have a basketball in my hand. What am I? Is the black man supposed to have a basketball in his hand? They believe we love basketball. I've seen white people looking at me because I'm eating a piece of chicken while driving in my car. They have these subconscious thoughts running through their mind, and you know, whatever, just like I've seen some white people eating before and stuff. Maybe like they're out eating and they have this straw hat on and have this Confederate shirt on. Okay, that's hillbilly. So reverse racism. We could, you know, we could, what you call that? Okay, yes, we could categorize them too. Yes, and to put all these things on them. You know. Okay. Okay, we'll go to the next one. That things are going to get better. Of course, you can see day by day things are getting worse. They're not getting better, they're getting worse. Slavery has changed from back then to now. You know, have all these rappers that are now going to jail. Their whole lives are just messed up. Because before, they were doing all good, getting all this money, all this stuff to make the ignorant way of living look good. Which, once they fuck up, or, they tell their producer, fuck you, I'm doing my own thing, they're gonna make a fool out of them. Okay? And number C, let's see what it says. God will help us if we just pray and do nothing to help ourselves. Now, I'm a God believing man. I'm God fearing, yes. You should pray, but also God helps those who help themselves. He wants us to enjoy our life. How can you enjoy it if you're sitting back all the time, doing nothing, being fearful and lazy, but you're just praying, but you're doing nothing. Come on now. Think for yourself. Okay? And D, that just because we lack the capacity for evil, others lack it too. Okay? Well, so we all have evil in us, you know, good and evil. It's human nature. Nobody's perfect, okay? I can be an evil person sometimes. I'm good sometimes. You know, yin and yang. But there's some completely total assholes out here that don't give a shit about you. And we have to be aware of evil from others. You know, I tell people this all the time. You know, stop giving them benefit of doubt. Just be aware of the evil that others can do. You know, be on your total grind, okay? Okay, having the latest gadget like a 50-inch flat screen TV, but showing off is more than building strong communities. Because when you get, it's more important to build a stronger community. Okay, so when your door gets kicked into your house and they come in and take whatever, how important is it then? They just stare down, you know, they take your shit, take your DVD, TV. What are you gonna do from there? When you can go out and teach the community how to fend for themselves and not let this thing happen. When you can go and just build up your community. Teach the children what not to do that is wrong, that will bring problems, you know, to not act a certain way or get a degree or something. Stay in school. Don't go out and sell drugs. It all starts with the grown people. Eurocentric education is by far the worst thing that has ever happened to us. I believe it all the way. You should too. If you have children, do not give them this textbook, fucking documentation they have in the public schools. You must learn them yourself. No matter how big your house, how fancy your car, and how expensive your jewelry is, whites are never going to be impressed with you or have respect for you. To them, you are just another nigger. Very true. Very true statement. Gain knowledge, my friend. Don't look for all these jewels and stuff, things like that to give you a validation that shows that you lack up here, that you must have your whole life's work worn on you. No, no, no. You must be able to teach your life's work, what you learn from your life's work, to others. Treating each other like garbage isn't going to win you favors with whites. True. It's not. Matter of fact, they're going to laugh at you. If anything, it will make them see you more as clowns than if you were to make them fear you by standing up against them with your brethren. We kill each other because we cannot kill the enemy. Like as in many videos I see plenty of black people, like mobs of them, like 30 and 60. There's one white cop that says it all. Nobody tries to stop this man when he's hurting someone from their community. But you know, they're against it. They want some justice done. But they let this man go ahead and fuck over their friend, cousin, brother, or whatever. Most other coloreds, especially those with direct African blood, don't want anything to do with us because they are ashamed to be labeled with us. We have to wisen up, young black people of America. We are not in the winning category by a long shot. The reason why we fight each other is because we hate ourselves. What you see in yourself is what you reflect in others and what you bring upon yourself. You have to be careful about the way you see yourself in the morning. Love yourself. Love yourself, brothers, okay? It's not a game out here. Please make sure that you find something to wake up to in the morning that you love about yourself. Identifying with white people is the foundation of our mental health. The blonde weaves, la 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 la, white people get the blue eye contacts, all this other madness is is not helping you. They're not going to accept you anyway. Number 11. All black people are mentally ill, but we do not want to accept it. We think that this madness is normal, and it's getting us farther than ever before when we are at the bottom of the barrel. Trapped at the bottom of the barrel, just pulling at each other, just trying, the ones that's trying to get out, just pull it. Makes no sense at all. We latch on to other people's struggle as a way to get them to accept us, which we never do. Why are you trying to relate with others? That's not even in your race. Makes no sense. Black men who hate black women hate themselves. You must love your woman, the one that you have, treat her as a queen. Black women who hate black men have no self-respect. Okay? If she is not worth loving, that means she does not love you neither. And you both hate each other. Nobody has no self-respect. He or she who tears down and you keep being in that situation, all you're going to do is tear each other down. And that goes for the last one that I said, black men who hate black women hates themselves. Make sure you have a happy kinship with your fellow man or woman. The fact that our children are being led astray is our fault. Be careful what you teach your children. It is not even close to any kind of creative work if you're teaching them what the mainstream is putting out before us. The black church is the white man's most effective weapon. Most of these black churches are keeping our people asleep, not telling us what we need to know. Stay away from them. Whites despise us with a blinding passion because they need something that we have, which is melanocytes and melanin. If I said it right, melanocytes. Cells, melanin, the lower skin, so beautiful and shiny. I put the cocoa butter up here. Ooh, gosh. Very shiny, very sexy. I love that black skin, man. Ain't nothing like it, man. You gotta love yourself, for real. We are still waiting to be told how to fix the problem with no name because we are too passive and complacent to figure it out ourselves. If you need to step out your comfort zone to see what the problem is, please do so. Don't be lazy and let other things out here fuck you over. Okay? Marrying, dating, and sleeping with a white person will never change the color of your skin. We will never gain acceptance into the white club and will never stop them from calling you a no good, low down, dirty nigger. So if you think you want any kind of trophy or anything sleeping around with white women or whatever, or white men, you know, the truth will come out if you display your natural way of dealing with things. Believe that. If whites had the chance tomorrow morning, slavery would be back with a vengeance, and they would make sure it remains in existence for all eternity. Accept it. So, be thankful for those who fought before, who stood before, with their lives on the line to make sure that we have these rights that we have today. Please stay in the struggle. Fight for it. Do not let nobody tell you that you're anything different. Be free, my friends. And the last one, we have no friends, allies on this planet. Family is always first. I know that, and you should also. Black people, we are the most hated, envied also. They do envy us, okay? We have to learn to respect ourselves and take a stand. But you could also look at this, like I said, 21 harsh truths that black people face. And it's on, if you haven't seen it already, it's diaryofanegress.com. Okay? And this is it for today. Enrico, out. God bless. Be strong, brother. Black power.